Hello viewers, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is... Hello children, good to see you again. Today we're going to be looking at the subject mathematics. And the topic we're looking at today is perimeter and area of shapes. The subtopic is perimeter of a rectangle. Before we move on, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Auntie Olivia. Good. Now we're back to perimeter of a rectangle. What is a perimeter? Before we're able to tell what the perimeter of a rectangle is, we should first of all tell what a perimeter is. So we define the perimeter as the total distance round a figure. The perimeter is the total distance round any shape. A shape can be likened as a figure. Any figure at all. The perimeter means that it is the total distance round the particular figure. And in today's class, the figure we're looking at in today's class is what? The rectangle. Now we want to know how the perimeter is measured. It is measured in centimeters in short form cm, is measured in meters in short form m, and in kilometers in short form km. What is a rectangle? So now we know what a perimeter is. It is important that we get to know what a rectangle is, because it's very vital for us to know that, so it can aid us in calculating our perimeter. Now a rectangle is a square shape with four sides whose length is unequal to its breadth. The length of a rectangle is longer than its breadth. The breadth is also known as a width. Some textbooks we call the breadth width. It just means the same thing. Now, the rectangle is a square shape with four equal sides, right? Good. This is a rectangle on the board, the diagram of a rectangle on the board. So let us count to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's four sides. Proven. Now the next one, it says the length is unequal to its breadth. You can see here there's an indication that the length is equal to its length. The breadth is also equal to its breadth, right? Now the length of a rectangle is longer than its breadth. If you're very much observant and you're looking properly on the board, you can tell that this length is actually longer than the breadth, right? So every rectangle shape is long, the length is actually longer than its breadth. Now, the formula of a perimeter is 2L plus 2B. According to some textbooks, that is how they put it. Or 2 into bracket L plus B. Do they mean the same thing? Yes, they're actually the same thing. We're going to actually prove it here on the board. How did they arrive at this formula? Let us prove it. We are told that the length, remember that the length of a rectangle, okay, a rectangle has two lengths, right? Length plus length, plus breadth plus breadth. Why? Because we're told it's the total distance round the figure. To know the total distance round the figure, it means that you need to calculate you need to take cognizance, actually, of whatever figure in numbers now that comes into play in this particular shape, right? So the length plus length plus breadth. Now when we're calculating, L plus L is what? Will give us how many L's? 2L. Plus B plus B will give us how many B's? 2 B's. Good. Now when we factorize, in terms of factorization, what do? We have to pick the figure that is common, the number that is common. And the number common here is what? 2. So we pick 2 into brackets L plus B. You see it? That is how we arrive at our formula. That's how you have 2L plus B. 2 into bracket L plus B here. And then here, you can see that it's the same thing, 2L plus 2B. This is just the expanded form. Okay? Very good. Now, moving on. Excuse me. We want to take, now that we have proven the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle, we want to take one example on a board, okay? One example, and on our board, we have a rectangle that has length of 7 centimeters and the breadth of 2 centimeters, right? Okay. Now we have, I would like to use this particular one, this particular formula. That's the formula I would like us to use is the 2 into bracket L plus B. Okay. Good. Now, what is the length of our rectangle? The length of this rectangle is what? 7 centimeters. So we take 2 into bracket 7 centimeters plus the breadth of our rectangle here is what? 2 centimeters. Very good. So 2 times 7 is going to give us what? 14 centimeters plus 2 times 2 is going to give us what? 4 centimeters. So 14 centimeters plus 4 centimeters is equal to what? 18 centimeters. Quite easily done. If you decide to use this further formula too, let's try it. Using this further formula, using the 2L plus 2B, for this same example, we have 2 into bracket L is what? 7 centimeters plus 2 into bracket B is what? 2 centimeters. So 2 times 7 is what? 14 centimeters plus 2 times 2 is what? 4 centimeters. What does that give you all together? 18 centimeters. Thank you very much. That will be all for today's class. You can go through the video over and over again. Alright? And now in our next class, we're going to be looking at perimeter of a square. I hope to see you in the next class. But before you go, please, make sure that you watch this video over and over again and you register in our class. You register with us to join our classes on Edmodo so you can see more of this and join us to even have, have more experiences of our lessons and our classes, okay? I very much expect to see more of you. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.